Parents, faculty, and fellow graduates, welcome to the 2017 Grade 8 graduation. Wait a minute, did I say Grade 8 graduation? Am I dreaming? There's no way that I've spent 6 years attending St. Michael's Choir School. Never mind, today is indeed June 26, 2017. Je pense que c'est difficile pour tout le monde ici d'accepter que notre voyage élémentaire, et pour les jeunes comme moi, notre voyage à l'école de Saint-Michel est presque fini. Nos 6 dernières années ont été remplies de souvenirs inoubliables, d'amitié durable et de blagues. Beaucoup de blagues. Avant de penser à l'avenir, réfléchissons au passé. It's challenging for me, and most likely everyone in this room, to believe that our elementary journey, and for few like me, our journey at St. Michael's Choir School is coming to an end. Our last 6 years have been filled with incredible memories, long-lasting friendships, and memes. Many, many memes. Before we think about the future, let's take a look at our past. Grade 3 was my first year attending St. Michael's Choir School. We had Mr. Collins as our homeroom teacher and Miss Dunn as our conductor. Grade 3 was a very different and in some ways a more challenging year for me. We began piano lessons or choral duties, and we just had a much more condensed schedule. Oh, not to forget the earlier wake-ups and the longer commute to school. I still remember each morning of grade 3 not eating my breakfast for the fear of throwing up in the car. Well, I actually did a few times in my car, Ethan McClear's car, and in Aiden's car. Sorry about that, Aiden. In grade 3, Mr. Collins introduced many new rules, such as the 3-strike policy. He was also very passionate about puns and the story of the Titanic. From watching the Titanic movie to our very, very long drawing outside the classroom, the Titanic was a main topic of discussion throughout the year. Then grade 4 came along. We were starting to adapt to the choir school way of life. We didn't feel new to the school, but we definitely didn't feel old. In grade 4, we started the Medieval Times unit. The unit concluded with one of my all-time favorite projects, the Castle Project. Don't get me wrong, the Castle Project was not simple, but it was definitely a fulfilling accomplishment in the end. Another recurring theme in grade 4 was cursive writing. Cursive writing is one of those skills that is practiced often, but is never used. Even though we practiced it every day and had the cursive alphabet all around the classroom, I've already forgotten how to write my name in cursive. In grades 5 and 6, we were introduced to the junior choir, we began half-day French, and we began our weekly choral duties. We were given many passé composé worksheets and had to withstand Mr. Rodriguez's many puns. In grades 5 and 6, we began our first 2 tours, Boston and Newfoundland. Newfoundland was my favorite out of the 2. In Newfoundland, we stayed at the newly renovated Memorial University residence, which was a very nice treat for us. However, my favorite part of that tour was not the long and dangerous hike around St. John's or the beautiful scenery. It was eating at that unforgettable fish and chips restaurant. Now I tell you, the food there was so good that once we got back to our rooms, I had to send a picture of the fish and chips to my parents and tell them that I just ate the best fish and chips in the world. Grades 7 and 8 were my favorite years at the choir school. We finally joined the big boys in the senior choir. Don't get me wrong, the senior choir was no walk in the park. We had to attend after-school rehearsals, which usually went 10 to 15 minutes over. And on occasion, we spent more time in rehearsal than on any other task during the day. In grade 8, our next big tour came along in Germany. Germany is a beautiful country where each city has its own distinctive culture. However, Germany was the complete opposite of Newfoundland. I think that the grade 8 class that went on tour can all agree that after that tour, we did not want to eat one more piece of schnitzel or sausage. When I arrived home, I didn't just tell my parents that the food was completely delicious. I told them that I did not want to eat another piece of breaded meat or sausage for another 2 months, and I haven't yet. Wow. These years have gone by very quickly and have helped to shape us as fine gentlemen. I think we've all noticed that during our time at the choir school, our class has grown and greatly matured. We've had the opportunity to advance in our academics, learn French, learn music to a high degree, travel the world, and share our elementary school life with a passionate and dedicated school community. However, our opportunities would not have been possible without our dedicated administration, conductors, teachers, support staff, and music staff. I'd also like to thank our parents for taking time out of their difficult schedules to accompany us during this long journey. And lastly, I'd like to thank the grade 8 class for supporting each other every step of the way and for creating unforgettable memories that will be remembered forever. Can we give a round of applause to everyone? As we look into the future, our lives may be very similar or drastically different. We might have to take a step out of our comfort zone or deal with a difficult situation. But no matter what life throws at us, we must persevere and never give up. As Jack Ma once said, today is bad, tomorrow will be worse, but the day after tomorrow will be sunshine. And with that, I say congratulations, graduating class of 2017. Thank you.